Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Glue Factory. I'm here with Ayo Adenekan and Daniel Petrie.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you. They're on this episode. Olga is here, by the way. She's just not here right now.
She's with
but she
us.
was here. We've recorded this at the end. You're seeing it at the beginning. It's very confusing. Olga's also not here at the beginning of the episode, but she does turn up like a few minutes in. So if you're a big Olga head, if you're one of the sick freaks who wants to stare at Olga for an hour, then don't worry, she's here. And these guys are at the Fringe. The Fringe might be over when this comes out. I said that without thinking, but you can follow them online.
Yeah, I'm at Ayo_Adenekan on Instagram.
I'm at Daniel Petrie. It's Daniel Petrie. They swapped. It's very clever.
Yeah, it's great stuff. I love that for you. And also, if you've got any medical needs, head over to Glasgow. Right, guys. Oh, also, we have a Patreon. Please subscribe to the Patreon. There's a whole extra 40 minutes of this episode that's going to be on the Patreon. So if you're wondering what else we spoke about, I'm not going to lie, some of that stuff, I'm quite glad it's behind the paywall. So tune in for that. Enjoy the app. Doing seasoning.
Oh,
That's not in the museum.
Wait, what? Oh, that's true also. Sorry. I was like, I thought seasoning as part of washing your ass. It's like, what?
People are washing their ass.
Seasoning their asses.
You earlier said putting pak choy in a stir fry is showboating. I think putting water chestnuts in a stir fry is really showboating.
You're so bang on.
All right, fucking Heston Blumenthal over here. All right, man.
God, we can't have a stir. We got no water chest.
Yeah, this guy's got a fucking jar of Sichuan peppercorns. He's not fucking
I've never
about.
made a stir fry in my life, but I have had
You've never made a stir fry?
in my life.
That's crazy.
I've consumed them.
That's some white people
I'm
stuff.
sure you have.
I'm sure.
No, actually, I disagree. The most white person thing you can do is make a fucking stir
Yeah,
fry.
that's true, actually. That's
Every
so true.
18-year-old boy in the
That's so
country is
true.
eating stir fry 6 nights a week. Wait, how have you never made a stir fry?
That's crazy.
I don't know. It just never occurred to me.
It never
What's your
occurred.
go-to?
I've had them like when I lived at home.
You have a
my
wok?
mum. Yeah, I do.
What are you making
That's
in
even
your
funnier.
wok?
Well, it's not my walk.
Oh, it's
I live
just...
with two other folks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. There is a wok, but
There's
you,
a wok.
yeah.
But it's none of my business.
You've no cause to use it. Do you find the shape of the wok intimidating?
I'm a real. Well, I've got a pot that I always use for everything, even if it makes more sense to use a pan. 'Cause it's a really good non-stick sort of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Is it like what were we?
It would lend itself to a stir fry as well. I don't know why I haven't used it.
Because you've got a wok.
Yeah.
Exactly. The wok's a bit kind of tarnished.
Aye, because you're not meant. You're just meant to rub a wok.
It's not a very good wok. It's kind of a large
Flavors
pan
Okay.
that functions as a wok.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Seasoning a wok is like some bullshit.
Oh.
I hate it when you get a pan and it's like, oh, this one comes with admin.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You've
No,
got to take care of the pan like it's a pet or something.
Yeah, no, it's got to be. Recently I was getting chewed out by someone for putting my sharp knives in the dishwasher, and I was like, brother, you've got to just live, man.
Yeah.
You
You're
can't
not
be.
meant.
Well, apparently it deteriorates the edge on the knives because of the heat. But it's like I would
So
rather
does-
just sharpen them every now and then. It takes less
Oh.
time than washing them by hand.
Like
That
cutting,
also looks quite cool. Sure.
cutting
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Cutting stuff dulls a knife. Like at a certain point, you've got to just use the knife. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think so. That feels almost like something like a self-help guy would say.
At a certain
Everything you cut dulls your knife. But what do? We sharpen.
Always sharp.
It's not a reason not to cut. I don't know why he's from Manchester.
Self-help.
Yeah.
The land of self-help.
You put it in your fucking dishwasher if you want. Like, might as well be cutting carrots. Like,
Yeah, I just don't know. Yeah, people who have these like mad obsessions with like, oh, you can't put that in the dishwasher or whatever. I'm like, life's too short, man.
yeah, you absolutely can.
Yeah. I think someone once convincingly argued to me that the dishwasher is mankind's greatest invention because when you extrapolate to all the time that has globally been saved by the dishwasher, it must have led to the invention of so many other things.
Dang. Disagree. Best ideas are when you're washing dishes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting. Yeah, that's very artist's way. Oh man, I'm not thinking about anything when I'm having a poo. I'm fighting for my life.
Oh man, Milo, what are you eating, man? Not a stir fry.
Not enough bean sprouts in
Yeah,
mine.
come on.
Need to get some pak choy.
Yeah. Water chest.
Yeah. I always have good ideas when I'm driving, but then you can't write them down.
So you can't drive. So
Oh, okay.
Choose not to drive.
You could be having all sorts of ideas.
Yeah,
You don't
damn.
even know.
That's why the set's so bad. You can
No.
drive.
I always have really good ideas just as I'm about to fall asleep, and always the best ones are when I'm too tired to get up and write it.
Write it down.
Oh yeah, you
That's
need
right.
like a dictaphone tape recorder, Alan Partridge style.
Yeah.
Those are see the good ones of those. They are like several £100. Like the ones you get for like medical dictations, whatever. They're like 600 or something. Like a good one.
For the doc.
Yeah.
Do you need one yet?
Really?
No.
Nah,
That's mad. Why?
I don't know. I looked them up because I was like, oh, they're quite cool. I don't want one, but like I was like, oh. But they're
Yeah.
too much, like Philips or whatever ones.
Oh, okay.
Is there sort of like cool doctor accessories that you get when you see like a doctor walking down? You're like, fuck. If he's got that cool, the like expensive dictaphone, you're like, whoa.
I don't know. I think they all get like issued them, but like a good stethoscope is like a bit of a, like,
Okay.
I almost if you have too good a stethoscope too young, it's like fucking.
It's like, you're
Yeah.
not ready for that
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stethoscope.
You're not ready to hear that much.
yeah,
internal
literally.
organ.
Like some
Yeah.
some of them you can hear too much, and it's like, well, I don't know what to do with all that information. Like
Yeah.
like
You,
Littman Cardio 3 or whatever. Like
yeah, you can faintly hear David Guetta through someone's stomach.
He's here.
One of those, you know, sometimes it'll be like there's like a thing that medically, like they know is true, but they can't explain it. Like how like redheads are less sensitive to anesthetics, they have to give them more, but they don't know why, but they do give them more. They just
Wow.
like they just accept it, but they're like, no, we can't explain this. Maybe it's like that, but just like, you know, just there is faint David Guetta music that's inherent to people's internal organs, and like we can't explain it, but it is
It's
there.
there. It's there.
Yeah.
He lives in us all.
Yeah, it's kept secret by the government. You can't handle the truth. Yeah, fucked up. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it, to think about like stuff that is like an expensive stethoscope. Like I wouldn't know one if I saw one.
I think you would know some of the like the really like techie ones because mine's like a normal like a cartoon like small bit, big bit, ear tubes. The other ones they only have one side and it's got like a grip thing and you like hold it and you really listen.
Okay, yeah. You know a lot about medical equipment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Oh, I should have.
Yeah.
Well, you should have, to be fair.
I don't know.
Yeah. This could have just been a classic comedian sort of autistic obsession. Or you could have like a sexual fetish. Like there are lots of possible explanations.
Hey, there's a lot in this line of work. It could have been anything, man.
Yeah. All sorts of things. Ayo, do you have a secret professional skill?
No, I'm useless, man. I'm fucked without this. This is it for me.
Oh, okay.
Degreeless too.
Degreeless.
Degreeless, God.
Degree. You've done uni like two or three times.
3 times dropped out. Oh, 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it their fault?
Well, yeah. Yeah. No, it was a mixed combination.
Yeah.
The first time was COVID's fault. Second time was my fault. Third time. It's the third time combination. I went to uni for the loan. I used the loan. Didn't go to class as much as I should have.
So you've got student debt and no degree.
Yeah.
That is about Martin Lewis, head and hands.
I know.
Fuming.
Every time I see him, I hate me. On TV, not when I bump into Martin Lewis.
But then you need to earn a certain amount to pay it back.
I know, but sometimes on my
You just
day
never
job,
do that.
I've seen £8 go
Martin
out of
Lewis
my
advising you to become a stand-up comedian so you never have to pay back your student loan.
There you go.
Sorry, carry on.
Constantly middle and you'll be sound. You'll be fine. Do that middle 10 and you'll be all right. Mark, don't go for that.
They're like begging you to let them progress. You're like,
Yeah, no.
It's so important.
Student loans companies not getting anything out of it. Fuck that. It's not happening.
Where did you go to uni, man?
I was at Cambridge. But I mean,
Bridge.
look at me now. I'm here.
Hey, exactly.
I'm here doing stand-up comedy with the rest of these people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I used to live in Russia, and when I was a TV comedian there, and when people found out I went to Cambridge, they were like genuinely appalled. They were like you went to Cambridge and you're a comedian, but this you could be anything with this degree, but you choose to be a comedian. I'm like, yeah, it's like a sort of reasonably desirable thing in the UK. They're like, what?
Wow.
Why?
What did you study?
Classics.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Which is sort of a comedian's degree. I mean, there's not a lot
Mickey
of
Mouse
real
can,
jobs
yeah,
you can.
come up.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
this is me. I'm also sort of, I've not got a lot to fall back on here. Yeah, the podcast has to take off.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
Yeah.
We have a Patreon. You have a Patreon, don't you?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
see, there we go. There we go.
Yeah. Oh, we're in the business. Yeah. You could become one of those stand-up doctors that are all the rage.
Yeah, I
There's a few.
couldn't do it. I couldn't. I just couldn't do the like. I think a lot of very good folk do it. I just couldn't do the scrubs and stethoscope on a poster type thing. I want to kind of do one or the other. I don't know. I like this because it's a way out of that.
Yeah.
Don't want to bring that here.
You don't want. I would be wearing the stethoscope. Chris MacArthur Boyd said something very funny to me about it. We were talking about Adam Kay in Melbourne and how he just. I was like, we just say it's just shit, isn't it? And then he went. He was like, you got all these comedians, man, and they were doctors. And we've got so many fucking comedians, and we've not got enough fucking doctors. What's going on?
It's a good CMB. It's like he's here.
So yeah, every doctor who becomes a stand-up comedian is directly harming the NHS.
Yeah. It's a big fuck you.
No, it is a bad decision, but
at least you're not going private.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, no, I'm not specialising enough to go private. I wouldn't either because I kind of don't like it in principle. But
nice.
Yeah, I can't talk to my grandparents about comedy because they're like, I think their big talking point at church is the fact I'm a doctor, and like if that goes, like, they'll never talk again.
You won't be the talk of the church anymore.
Yeah, you can only break it to them if you're like fully on live at the Apollo. That's like
Even still, you better save a life while you're there, man.
Yeah. Well, I had I was briefly seeing this girl who's a doctor in Australia, and she came to one of my shows, and then someone in the building so basically she came to the show. It was like a first date. We hadn't intended to bring her to the show, but then she was like, the date went on long enough. I was like, I have to go and do the show. Do you want to come? And she was like, what if I don't like it? And I was like, oh, you can just leave, like whatever, you know. And then end of the show comes around, lights go up, and she's not there. And I'm like, has she done the funniest thing that is possible to do? And so then I message her and I sort of hang around. I don't get a response for a couple of minutes, and then I get a response, and she's like, oh no, someone in the building had a heart attack and they came and got me. And then she was sat there for like half an hour, but she was also like drunk because we've been drinking all day. So she had to like declare to them that she was drunk. She's like, I will help, but I legally have to say that I am drunk. And then I was like, oh, that was quite awkward, hey. And then she comes out and she's like, you think it was awkward for you? I had to open up fucking Field in front of a guy who was having a heart attack.
Not still on Field. Get a number, Milo. Come on.
Yeah. Well, this was day one.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. But yeah, so I felt very upstage, you know, as a comedian. No one's ever come and got me.
Yeah.
Not since like my mum from school. I've never been urgently required
summoned,
in this situation. Is there a comedian on this plane?
Is there someone with a classics degree?
Looks like Olga. God, yeah. We need to know what this Latin sentence means.
Come on, it's a matter of life or death.
Hello.
I've been here the entire time. I've been here the entire time. How are we doing, guys? How's it going? Are we recording?
Well. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna at some point, maybe 45 minutes in, I will disappear just as I appear. So what's the riff? Let me plug in.
Skinny.
We were talking about Dr. Nat upstaging me by solving a heart attack at one of my shows.
That is sick. That is so sick.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we structure a scenario in which the opposite happens? She's in the operating room. Yeah. Someone needs a laugh. Bad.
There you go.
So the guy's got terrible hiccups.
Yeah. And then you look like the hero. And then all the nurses are the guy on the operating table. He's giggling.
Yeah. If this guy doesn't hear a riff right now, he's gonna die.
We need a rule of threes. We need a callback now.
And I'm like, callback's not possible. There hasn't been any previous jokes.
There's nothing to call back to.
Yeah. This is why people shouldn't Google comedy stuff. Just come to me. You're frightening yourselves.
That's good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Is there a moment once you went from being a comedy fan to a comedy performer where you like saw a trick and it like never hit the same for you? Because I feel like rule of threes and callbacks, once you know what that is, it doesn't feel like magic anymore.
Yeah, it's sort of like, it does feel, rule of threes especially, you're like, oh, you see it coming.
You hear the rhythm of it and you're like, it's coming.
It's coming. But good ones still surprise you, you know?
It's
like,
true.
Yeah.
But sometimes they undermine it by doing a fourth or a second.
A fourth,
It's always exciting when it's like, oh, they're doing
like
the joke on the second.
Yeah.
What?
A second, no.
They got my
Scares
ass.
me. It's premature. Give me time. I want to settle in.
I haven't recognized a pattern that you're subverting
exactly.
yet.
A fourth is crazy. A fourth is wild. That's like edging. That's you can't do that.
It's just a list.
Or like that thing where you're like watching stand up, like probably like abroad somewhere, and they're like referencing something you don't understand at all. But because of your knowledge of the structure of jokes, you understand the jokes.
Yeah.
You can work backwards to like, okay, so that guy must be like a weird cunt politician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning about your country through this.
I think it shows what kind of comedy we see, because for you it's a weirder politician. For me it's like, that's a store where you get trashy clothes. So guys, how did you guys meet?
What was our meet cute?
Because the reason, Daniel, I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so flattered that you've decided to be here. Did you give context as to how the guests were booked for this episode?
Well,
No.
I said, Ayo, who's your friend?
And I was like, who will be free?
I barely know this man.
No. When did we meet? What's our meet
I think
cute?
we just were best friends immediately.
Oh, we did kind of cut. It was that time we fucked. No. We met like a couple months in, I think, but you were doing pretty well, and I was like, oh, you had a nice voice. I was like, damn, who's that man? And there's not
You
many.
were at the bar, you heard a voice.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. I
You
was
fell in love with
sitting
voice first.
alone. Yeah, alone.
Olga can relate.
Wait, why?
Falling in love voice first.
Oh, okay, my
Ewan's
fiance has a. Do you want to hear my your fiance's voice?
Yeah.
Ewan, can you come and talk to us, please?
Oh, that's good.
Daniel's wet.
That
was incredible.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Thank you, Ewan.
I expected to have to be like, oh, that's quite a nice voice. And I was overcome.
Yeah, for real. Wow,
It's not even an echoey room.
Yeah.
it's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like talking to God. It's something from the Bible.
I felt like
see
my
him, he's
thoughts.
an-
And he makes me
Yeah.
see God. Am I right? Come on.
Presence.
Come on.
Yes.
Love you, baby.
Well, good stuff.
Okay, so you heard his voice.
I feel like we gravitated towards each other. There's not many young comics in Scotland. And I was like, he's near my age.
He'll get my references.
Yeah, he'll get my bits. And then we started gigging quite a lot together. And Daniel's obviously through here for the Fringe. You're in Glasgow, aren't you?
Usually,
Yeah.
What is your side of this story?
I can't really remember. We were just like this is great.
You had so much time.
content.
He was panning so much for you to come up with an answer to that question.
Like our hands met on the microphone.
Yeah.
You reached
Yeah.
for the same mic.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's just you've just been a fixture in my life.
No,
Yeah.
that's quite cute. It's quite cute. You've got a girlfriend, but still.
She's a
What's her
fixture,
voice
so-
like?
Not
she's
as nice as his.
Oh.
I mean,
Stop.
no, hers is nice. Hers is nice. But
Yeah, she'll watch this as well. So,
she will.
If you could tell us what is the difference between the Edinburgh comedy scene and the Glasgow comedy scene? Do sweeping generalizations.
Edinburgh, if we're talking the open mic sort of scene, Glasgow's probably more like I don't know, like
Look at
gig.
him.
Like Glasgow's more like
this is my
gig.
city. What are
Gig-
you
no,
saying?
What is
Glasgow's
he
more
gonna
like
say?
gig happening to a pub.
Yes.
Edinburgh's more like structured.
Yeah, I would say Glasgow, you're definitely gigging to people from Glasgow all the
Okay.
time. Edinburgh, it is just a mixed bag of just tourists.
And University of Edinburgh students and stuff.
And
Mm.
yeah. You went there.
I didn't. No.
No.
Ewan did.
Cool.
Ewan
Yeah,
did.
Nice, Ewan.
No, Ewan, can we speak ill of the University of Edinburgh?
Yeah, it is good.
Speak
It is
up.
a good voice.
In that voice, you can say whatever you want about the University of Edinburgh.
They're not
Tell me
great.
anything,
Didn't they have a
you.
phrenology lab just discovered? Am I being crazy? Am I
Discover
crazy?
like a secret
Yeah, they have like skulls that were measured.
They've got like an old Nazi guy in the basement somewhere.
No, that was just discovered. That was a news story. I'm not making this up.
What you gonna do?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Allegedly?
Oh. Yeah, allegedly. For
Wait,
real.
you and McAdam, am I making this up? Oh.
It's on brand.
Oh man. It's consistent. It's consistent with the
But
ideology.
wasn't everyone doing that at a certain point in time? I'm not justifying it, but I'm just being like, wouldn't that just be any university would have been doing that at the whatever the appropriate year was for phrenology when they thought that was real?
They got rid of their skulls.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But also, I think like one of the worst things, and this is, I will credit Ewan for the Wikipedia hole that he fell into. Every medical fact that we know has been discovered through horrible ways.
Yeah.
Like the reason we know that like the body is 70% water is because some like Japanese torture, and you're just like, oh, or like all the stuff that was happening in the Nazi
I bet they
camps.
found out how much cum was in it too.
Oh, Milo! I find that out every morning. I'm a doctor.
Oh my god!
I'm a doctor. We know there's one Oxford University with typical extravagance has 2 museums instead of 1, and there's like the Ashmolean, which is like the main one, and then there's this one called the Pitt Rivers Museum, which is like where they keep all the weird shit. It's like, this wouldn't go in the main museum. This is just sort of, it's like the kind of ye olde Oxford University curiosity shop. And they used to have an exhibit of shrunken heads from Papua. And then there was this whole like furore with like the Students' Union and stuff about how they thought that the Shrunken Heads exhibit was racist. And it's quite complicated, but basically when you go in there now, they still have the box where the Shrunken Heads used to be, but they've like painted it black, and it says, "Have you come to see the Shrunken Heads?"
Whoa!
And then it's got like 4 paragraphs about why you're a dickhead if you wanted to come see the Shrunken Heads from the museum that displayed them for like 200 years. But then also from what I can understand, the argument, because I went there and I read this 4 paragraphs about why I'm gone. There's the explanation they give is that it was like displaying the Shrunken Heads was colonialist, and it made it look like the people in Papua were barbaric. And I'm like, but they're the ones that shrunk the heads. Like, you can argue the toss about whether they should be in a British museum, but like, we didn't shrink the heads. Like, if people are looking at that and thinking that seems fucked, that's one of the few things that's not on the British somehow. Like, and we did so much bad shit.
Oh, you guys, not me.
No, you're in the club now, mate.
No. Only when I want to be. Come on.
Oh man, that is a lot. I've been to that museum, and I remember. Like, okay, this is me quoting somebody. This is not me passing a judgment.
Yeah.
Basically, what I think she studied anthropology, but she explained to me that the Pitt Rivers Museum is not only a museum, but it is a museum of how museums used to be. And so now, and I'm about to say something horrible, but basically now we're used to museums being like, this is this culture, this is all the items from this culture. This is another culture, this is all the items from that culture. And again, we're used to that. That's the British Museum. This is all we stole from here, and this is all we stole from there. And again, I'm only we when it's convenient. But
the new museum is very Marie Kondo. You know? It's
exactly.
organized,
But museums used to be, here is this one item. So this is just knives, this is just vases, this is just photos. And then they ordered them in complexity.
Oh, okay.
So it wouldn't be chronological. It would be like, this is the simplest and this is the most complicated and obvious. And that's where it gets really like, sort of white supremacist, sort of, this is ours is the best culture. Do you know what I mean? But so you could, I don't know if this is still the case.
Most simple Shrunken Head.
Oh, God.
This is the most complex.
But yeah, but they were sort of reverse engineering why they were superior in a way. It was showing these like ordered items, and it's creepy. And it's not cool.
Yeah.
Maybe the Shrunken Head is the wokest head because you couldn't do phrenology on it. You wouldn't get like a good reading.
There's a lot going on in what you just said. I'm not gonna lie. But also,
it's a compulsion I have. I will find the riff. I can't stop myself.
But also, obviously, if it's British people, they will be only ordering the things that they think they're the best at. They're not ordering like toilet paper at the top of the list because obviously the Middle East and South Asia are better at washing asses than toilet paper.
They're not doing seasoning.
Oh,
that's not in the museum.
Wait, what? Oh, that's true. Also, sorry. I was like, I thought seasoning as part of washing your ass. It's like,
You're not seasoning your ass.
seasoning their asses.
You know what
They're not
season you're at? Dang. You guys were white.
White people rimming each other with no flavor.
But yeah, anytime
hate to
you see like my
flavorless
friend Sumit,
rim.
he's obviously from India, and he was just like, it is disgusting that the only option you have is toilet paper. And when you think about it, you're like, yeah,
Toilet paper is fucked.
Yeah.
Like a bidet is.
come on, a bidet is
at
so
least
much more
bare
complex.
minimum. Come on.
There's something about getting only your ass wet though that I find there's something,
That
something I
is
don't
so
care for
British.
about
That's
it.
That is so
homophobic.
British.
Oh, you don't like it when your ass is
It's
wet?
repressed and homophobic.
Just get the rest of me a bit wet. That's fine. Yeah. I don't know. And then just having to dry just your ass crack. I don't know. There's something about it that I don't care for. I can see the argument for it from a hygiene perspective. Don't get me wrong.
But then there's so
not an
many
idiot.
targeted. You could do a little like squeezy bottle, or you could do the Toto Japanese toilet. There's so many ways
What's
to just.
the Jap? Is that the jet of water?
Yeah. That just goes directly in
Mm.
the asshole. So you don't need to get the crack wet. It's just whole.
Yeah,
water
and
to
they have like
hole.
a sort of ass blow dryer.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Does it?
They do in the
So
Toto. They
down for
do.
that.
Mm,
That's,
How
yeah.
do you calibrate the water jet? Like, does it just know?
It seems to
Because
just
it's never
know.
as
Yeah.
it's never as hard and forceful as you want it to.
I used the Japanese, so I didn't even come.
Interesting, right?
1 star. Done before. Yeah.
Now we're riffing. Yeah,
know
I
those,
think
like,
they
water
mysteriously
flossers?
aim.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
one of them. Yeah.
So it must, if it can, I feel like you can't sense a bumhole except visually. Like, so it must be looking.
Do
Do
you
you
reckon
think
it's one of
AI
those
is being deployed to find the asshole?
Or it's like the fake AI. Like there's a guy in Colombia making $2 an hour. He's looking through the cameras of Japanese toilets, directing the arsehole jet, like a drone pilot.
Or you just start getting captures. They're all assholes because it's reverse training.
Outsourcing it. Where is the arsehole in this?
I'm not a robot.
Oh God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good stuff.
I'm so sorry about everything that just happened. But something to consider.
No,
Something
I
to
thought that
consider.
was good. I thought that was
We
the best
should
thing
all
we've
think
said so
about
far.
What?
That whole last bit about the toilets, I
I
enjoyed
think
it.
what you need to understand is we do a riff and then we do a sort of director's commentary behind the scenes on the riff.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
break it down.
Inside the podcast is shit. Yeah. I didn't like the toilets when I went to Japan because that they have heated seats, which feels weird.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, maybe if
and
it
it's
was
also
really,
like almost like someone was sitting there before you.
Yeah, it was also like 37 degrees and 100% humidity when I was there in a way that made the heated seat. I'm like, this is so unnecessary for me right now. But then if you sit on a night for a while, it starts to get a bit like, I don't know if you've ever sat on a heated seat in the car for too long and you start to get this kind of like,
As if you piss yourself.
there's an unpleasant, which I guess on the toilet would be fine. But
That's the one place to
Yeah,
do
you
it.
can't piss yourself on the toilet. That's true.
yeah. And then I didn't really use the bidet function again because they're just the only just your arsehole being wet and the rest
What
of you
about the
being
sound
dry.
function? You could put a sound on so while you're shitting, no one can hear.
Oh, like white noise.
Yeah. You sort of mask
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But really, what it sounds like is a symphony with farts in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
It would be really funny to like if the way that Japanese culture worked was like, and every toilet played the sounds of like horrific aggressive shitting.
Oh yeah,
Sort of like the firing
that's
squad
clever.
with one
That's
blank.
clever.
So like you would never know if someone was actually
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
Yeah. That's really clever. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I'm imagining,
that.
okay, I'm so sorry. I realize that I'm in presence of Gen Z royalty, so I'm about to make a reference that cringes even myself out. But the TV sitcom Friends.
Oh, boo.
What's that?
But I'm just imagining, do you know that iconic scene where Ross gets triple or quadruple spray tanned because he keeps turning the wrong way?
Oh, right.
I'm just imagining that, but with the spray from the toilet.
Well, your asshole is like jet washed.
Yeah,
But then
but you're missing.
But it's really your face because,
okay.
or it keeps thinking something else is the asshole. You keep calibrating to your asshole and it's something else every single time.
Yeah, my ear.
Look, this is not
very
great.
clean.
This is not great.
You don't know. I'm still hung up on the concept of Gen Z royalty.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
Gen Z royal.
What would you say is Gen Z's friends?
Ooh.
Oh, it.
Would you say
Your
it
phone
is the
screens?
Oh.
All right.
No, I'm not
Okay.
high-five. Me and my phone are in a great relationship. Actually, it's a bond. It's not like friends. The Big Bang Theory, I'd
yeah.
say, is our friend.
Because
No,
it's cringe and omnipresent.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Well, that is
think Friends.
depressing.
People loved Friends when it was on.
Mm.
and I feel like people just kind of hate the Big Bang.
Yeah,
Theory,
from day one.
So yeah,
I don't know how it got big when everyone hated it. Like people must be lying.
at the time, I feel like that was it for autistic representation on TV. It was like, hey man, they had a brown guy too.
Yeah.
There you
Huge.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to
It
be
was
huge
big.
because like Young Sheldon ran for like 7 seasons.
Young
So
Sheldon,
like,
it's a
if-
wild concept.
My favorite
Like,
rapper. Yeah,
That
that
kid
is
is
a
set for
crazy
life.
tie-in.
who's watching Young Sheldon?
Yeah, who's watching Young Sheldon?
Yeah, that is actually a great
I would love to meet some
question.
people who watch Young Sheldon but hate the Big Bang.
Yeah. They really came into their own with Young Sheldon.
Yeah.
Just prefers early stuff.
Yeah. Like being a Godfather 2 guy.
Yeah.
Like, Young Sheldon is really where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sequel. Maybe Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I guess.
That feels
with you.
like it's for older people. I don't know how to explain.
Okay.
How old
You a
are you
fan?
guys?
Well, I'm 26.
I'm 24.
Okay.
It feels like
Okay,
it came
yeah.
out in this era, but it feels like 30-year-old people are into it. I don't know how to explain that.
The absolute,
That's
the
definitely-
venom with which you said
Yeah,
30
yeah. With
I
a
mean-
hard, like,
Oh, no,
teenage-
we're in the clear. We're 32. We've aged out of
Well,
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
when it came out, though, it didn't feel like it was pitched to like Gen Z people because when it came out, I don't know how to
Mm.
justify any of this, but it feels like it wasn't for us. It's not.
It's
the,
not.
Yeah.
Aye.
Well,
the
yeah, because it
first
was like a
generation
lot
sort
of
thing.
people actively in their 40s in the cast.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's
Friends was something like,
Actively
oh,
in their 40s. Every day
Yeah.
they wake up and
They were
choose
like-
to be in their
Yeah,
40s.
I am
well, with Big
41,
Bang Theory and
40.
Friends, they're all in their 20s, and that's the sort of plot. They're all
Aye.
house
Yeah,
sharing
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think you are right. It is a sort of millennial thing because having been on the app Hinge, the amount of Brooklyn Nine-Nine references that you
Not a Hinge
encounter
and
Really?
a field drop.
on women my age's profiles. Sorry?
Not a Hinge and a field drop in the same podcast.
Wait, what did he say about the
Yeah,
field?
no. Just drop-
no one's talking about Brooklyn Nine-Nine on field.
Yeah, no, I know that.
If someone says they're into Brooklyn Nine-Nine, that means something you don't want to know. Yeah. Some kind of horrifying. Yeah, they're
You
going
not
to
heard of a
spray the asshole
Brooklyn
jet.
Nine-Nine?
Old man. Oh my god, you haven't even done a Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Ooh, embarrassing.
Going out to an ice cream van, can I have a Brooklyn Nine-Nine? I gave this guy a fucking Brooklyn 99. Stuck a flake in his fucking eye.
How do you guys feel? I feel like you are the youngest guest we've ever had. Is this true?
Oh,
Nice.
Ooh,
I think so.
yeah, I actually don't know.
How do you feel
Sweet.
about stuff that's like explicitly made for Gen Zs?
Oh, like,
I don't know.
is that like Euphoria? Is that
Yeah.
what we'd say?
You know, like,
Bad. Bad. I don't know. Some stuff's all right. I enjoyed Sex Education. That was
Do you feel?
fun.
Oh, that is fun.
That was fun.
What do you feel actually?
yeah, when the PE teacher comes in and he makes all the girls leave.
What? Oh, yeah.
yeah,
The sex education thing,
yeah,
the class. I see. I
Yeah.
see what you did there.
It was always the least qualified teacher at school who was doing the sex education.
Our guidance teacher did it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Guidance. I don't know we had one of those.
Did you not? Man.
No.
You were unguided?
Yeah, in Essex, you had to find your own path.
Just go. Be
There's
free.
no being guided through this, mate. Figure it out, son.
But do you feel? What is a piece of media that you feel really represents your generation?
See, I'm not. I wouldn't think of myself as Gen Z.
Oh, are you-
But
would you
I
say
think
you're
I
not?
technically am. But then I think I'm kind of betwixt. Like,
You were born
99.
Babe, 97 is the
Gen
cutoff.
I know this thing.
You're
I know,
Gen
I
Z.
know,
Great
I know,
use
like,
of betwixt, though.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Are you an old
you're
soul?
I'm actually Shakespearean. I'm not Gen Z. Yeah.
Actually, something else entirely. but-
You're transgenerational.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Born in the wrong generation. I love lute music. I love sonnets.
I love green sleeves.
I love balding from the front, but long at the back. I love prepubescent boys playing adult women. Take us back. Return with a V.
The good old days. A piece of media that's like our generation that like I identify with, would you say, or just
Yeah, or you feel like actually like speaks to your experience as a Gen Z. I feel like now we're putting on a pedestal for millennials
Bluey.
girls.
Have you seen Bluey, man? Yeah, everyone's picking a Bluey. Good for the little.
Surely you're too old.
No, I don't know what's maybe.
Yeah, what's attempting to be your girls or whatever the hell?
Attempting.
The Art of Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia, I'm Rodrigo.
I think it's
Pope.
also-
Love
Very good, very
Because
good.
television has like died now.
It's
In
not
the-
died.
Yeah, there wasn't. Everyone's
But
in
we're
their
all
own
still
sort of
watching
thing.
like
We're all-
collectively Love Island and stuff.
Yeah, I
Is
guess
Love Island
so.
good Gen Z representation?
I've not seen it.
I don't fuck with Love Island, but I watch I've seen a couple of like the seasons, but it's just it is just the worst people on TV.
Fair.
that
Or a very
is-
certain type of
Allegedly.
person.
Yeah,
let's just say.
allegedly.
What about that show where it's all virgins?
Oh,
That sounds like-
that
That's
is our
representation.
Yeah. That is our generation. That is so us. It's all these virgins. Have you seen this?
I've heard of it. I've
Yeah,
seen clips.
there's
and stuff.
also. Allegedly.
Bleep that.
Was there not a guy who was on it like hustling it? He's clearly not a virgin. Was that not like quite a big story? Then it was a guy who just wanted to fuck.
Okay, I like that.
Oh man.
Oh, actually, I don't like
Allegedly.
that. Sorry, I don't like that.
It's just I've not seen it, but I feel like I heard people talking about there was a guy who like didn't seem to actually like he just seemed as though he doesn't fuck much, but
He just wanted some help.
But, yeah.
He rounded down, is what you're saying.
Yeah. This is like when people argue against universal benefits and they're like, well, when the food bank just gives out food to anyone, like what if someone who's just like rich just goes to the food bank and this is this guy going, but he's doing the virgin version of that. He's like the guy who fucks who's going to like the help for virgins because he just wants to fuck even more.
He just like he fucks so little he isn't technically a virgin, but he is again. Like it's just he's like effectively.
Well,
is
it's
a virgin.
grown back.
Yeah. There you go.
His foreskin is resealed at the tip.
So the girl had it annulled.
There's that show. There's
I
the
take it
Virgin
back.
show. There's another show on Channel 4. I can't mind what it's called, but it's shout out Channel 4. It's a show where it's like all people and some of them are in relationships and they go to like it's basically like a sex party on TV.
Like Temptation Island or something.
Yeah. That might be
They're
it.
all called that.
Yeah,
So
some vibe like that. I think our generation is just virgins and people that fuck a lot and nothing.
Yeah, nothing in between.
Yeah.
The two extremes.
It's like
Sex nerds or
incels and
virgins.
yeah.
But basically, can I just speak a little more on virgins?
Yeah.
Please.
There
Yeah,
are
One
two,
of your hot topics.
Oh,
two reality shows. One I think is launching in America where it's an island that's just virgins and then they sort of try to interact with each other. And I think that is going to be very fun because remember those shows from TLC from like 20 years ago where it's like, do you remember
TLC.
you know what I'm talking
That
about?
is some good
And there's that
garbage
wedding
TV.
between the two people who are so Christian they haven't even kissed yet, and then it's like you may kiss the bride, and it's the crazy.
It's the weirdest kiss ever.
It's like-
Man.
So imagine a whole island of just that. That would be fucking incredible content.
Yeah.
But the British Virgin show is a bunch of virgins come to the island, and then they have two therapists each, and one therapist is talk therapy, and the other therapist fucks them.
Yeah. This is
That's
what's
crazy.
fucked up to me. I'm like, it feels like she's going, yeah, I'm just doing charity work, but it's also like, no, you're just on this island fucking all these people.
And then they fall in love with her.
And they fall in love with her.
It's fucked. It's fucked.
Yeah.
Because two virgins is fine, but then this is weird.
virgins when I'm done with them.
Like, is she coaching them? Is she just?
This is your dream
She's
job.
got a virgin. She's got a virgin fetish, and she's here for it. Not you, the therapist. Sorry.
Like, does
Never the
she?
same again.
So if you had to do one of the jobs, are you taking the virginity or are you talking them through it? Because
Oh,
they're separated.
Talking them through it.
I would much rather talk through it.
Talk them through it.
Yeah.
Talk
All right,
them through
fair
it.
enough.
I
Me
think
too,
that's
me
so
too,
much.
me too.
That's so
Yeah,
much
yeah, yeah.
pressure.
Like, keeping in mind they're not going to be good at it.
Yeah,
Oh,
God,
that's
no.
true.
There's
That's
no-
just
Yeah.
lots of bad sex.
Yeah.
But being like a
No.
sports coach and being like, you got to get your head in the game.
Yeah.
You got to stay focused.
Are you filming it and then doing a
Come on.
replay?
Yeah,
What's going
of course,
on?
Of course,
Circling with a Sharpie.
Yeah, I've got a big board. I've got lasers. I've got a pointer and
The
everything.
knife
I'm
is
just like
blunted by
here.
everything it cuts, but you've got to sharpen.
You got the Toto guy going, where's the asshole?
Sometimes you got to put the knife in the dishwasher.
What is that?
You've not got time for a walk.
You've not heard this before. This is
It's a Glaswegian expression.
Oh, okay. What does it mean?
If you stab a gay, probably put the knife in the dishwasher, get all the blood off.
Wait, is this true? Is this a real
No. We were, before you got here, we were riffing about someone was having a go at me for putting my sharp knives in the dishwasher, and I was like, "Life's too short, brother." You can't be living like that. Just sharpen them.
Sure.
Yeah, and then someone said that everything. I think it was you. Everything you cut with a knife, it blunts it somewhat. So like, what's the point?
So true.
And then we were like, that sounds like a profound motivational thing.
Yeah. And if you meet a man who has sex with a lot of women, his dick has so whittled down.
yeah.
It's actually quite small.
Just enough.
Yeah. Sort of
Paper thing.
like a mini milk that someone's been having to go on for a while.
Like a credit card.
My dick's kind of like a Calippo.
Yeah.
It's gone to the point where women are just drinking the dregs out of it.
Come on.
I don't so much come anymore as they just kind of tip me and get the last.
Come on, man. Come on.
Squeezing at the base and then
I'm just imagining the virgin writing down notes from you as the therapist.
That would be so fun to give a virgin bad sex advice. When you see the pussy, first you got to do blow a raspberry. Trust me.
Yeah. Hey, that's how they've been doing it since the start, man. Raspberry.
You walk in, you go, I love you.
Yeah. You need to set that in early because if you don't, it could all go wrong.
You got to locate the arsehole and squirt water in it.
Yeah, and make sure you're not hitting the crack right up there.
They put the balls in.
Oh, God.
Put the balls in.
There's a guy I was mates with at uni who, when he was losing his virginity, he'd lost his virginity prior to that, but I'd heard the story from him. I knew him at uni. And he told me the story that he was like losing his virginity, and he's like, obviously being like a teenage boy, he's in a hurry about it, right? He's like, God, she might change her mind. Everything, all the prep has to be done at maximum speed, right? So he just sticks on any music. So he just puts his iPod in the fucking dock. Like, this is how old I am.
That's really dating back.
iPod in the dock.
He took his iPod and he put it in a dock on his bedside table, and he just pressed shuffle. And then first couple of songs are okay, and then he's fucking, and this man, while losing virginity, came to "Bird Is the Word."
Shocking. Why
The
is
fact that was on
iPod?
shuffle. He had that.
How do you even keep up with the pace of that? The tempo is yeah.
Because
So she can.
I don't know if you guys know this, but you had to actively upload every single song onto your
yeah, I
iPod.
had
So
an
he
iPod.
made the choice to upload "Bird Is the
Yeah,
Word"
yeah, yeah.
onto his iPod.
Yeah.
And
cost
used
him
precious
money.
memory state.
Which is crazy. Yeah, it did. I had a wee iPod Nano.
That's really nice. That's
Yeah.
and that's kind of like what a dick looks like after you've had sex with a lot of women.
It's really a shuffle.
Well, it has a belt clip. Oh wait, no, that was the iPod Shuffle. Yeah.
It was a simpler time.
Mm.
What piece of technology would you bring back if you could? Because I think like the clip is fun to run with. Because running with my phone too big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of am. Someone I know did get an iPod recently. There's like some place that like refurbishes them, and he got like, because he's like, well, I have too much music to keep it on my phone, because he's into like music that you can't get on Spotify or whatever.
Okay.
And I also am a non-Spotify guy, and he's like, yeah, you can get like a refurbished like iPod Classic with like fucking like a terabyte of storage on it for like 200 quid.
Okay.
So he just uses that for it, and I'm like, that is kind of
The new vinyl player.
that appeals to me. Because my phone is constantly yelling at me about storage.
Yeah, and other stuff on your phone if you just want to listen to music and you've got an iPod.
Yeah, you don't want to get
You
distracted.
don't want to get distracted.
They tried to
Otherwise-
relaunch the Razor. I think that would be cool too. The Razor, the flip phone with the hot pink flip phone.
Nah,
No? That's
not
a
for
no?
that.
That's a
Not
no?
for that. I like it. Looks cool,
Yeah.
but using it.
Yeah, texting on it is a nightmare.
Nah, that was a pain.
BlackBerry, bring back the BlackBerry.
Oh, yeah.
Full keyboard.
Full keyboard.
Full
on the
keyboard.
phone.
You feel
That's-
so
it's kind of-
business. You feel
it was
CEO
business.
vibes.
Full keyboard, BBM. God, those
Oh
are
my God.
BBM. Oh,
Did you use
BBM pins.
BlackBerry?
BlackBerry Messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, not on a BlackBerry though, which was real weird. It was like an app on the Apple Store.
What?
But because all my friends had like older siblings, we download BBM
Okay,
and
that's-
talk on BBM on our iPhones,
That's really funny.
which is real. Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
I
funny.
didn't know you could do that. I thought it was
Yeah.
BlackBerry only.
No,
I thought
it
that
was.
We
I
gotta
thought
get-
it
you want to
was.
talk to him, you got to go to BlackBerry.
Nah, you had your BBM pin.
Do you guys
Uh-huh.
remember there was what was that song that was like about that had guys talk about yourselves? It was the one that literally had a BlackBerry name drop in the rap.
And
And she
Oh,
put
no.
her number in my bold BB.
Miami to Ibiza.
There it
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Oh my God.
Swedish House Mafia and Tiny Temper.
Fuck, an incredible,
Tiny Temper.
That is-
an incredible
come on.
track.
I'd
That
bring back
actually-
Tiny Temper.
In my
That's-
primary school.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
is
it
he
was
the one who goes, I got so many clothes, I got some on my aunt's house?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
such a fucking,
Bars,
that's a
dude.
lyric.
Incredible.
That
Yeah.
actually,
Bar.
canonically, is my favourite song as of Primary 7. That's in my music.
There you go.
It's like Miami
My
to
favorite
Ibiza.
song in Primary 7, Whistle by Flowrider.
So good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, and then
Music
I knew
used to be music.
It did.
Yeah.
What happened?
Because what happened in the early 2000s, let me tell you,
What?
hip hop met rock, and they created a horrible, horrible, horrible sort of liger of music. It was Limp Bizkit. I remember it was Woodstock '99, and in the same private jet arriving at Woodstock '99 was Ice Cube and Limp Bizkit, and that shouldn't be a thing.
Yes.
That
Yeah,
shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park.
It can't. It's all
yeah.
Numb featuring Jay-Z.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys,
Oh,
the
God.
That's not right.
Jay-Z album did a number on sensual white boys of my generation
It's not right.
in the home counties. Yeah.
But then I want to say 10 years later, hip hop met electronic dance music. And that's when we started making gold.
Music.
That was beautiful. A David Guetta collab for everybody.
Yeah, everyone was with David Guetta
Everybody's
was
in-
hot shit. Rest in peace.
I'm trying to find the
He's
words
in
to
a song.
describe that girl without being disrespectful. Damn, she's a sexy bitch.
David Guetta's alive.
It's a great
Oh
setup.
shit, yeah.
I thought he's dead to you.
It's the other
Avicii.
one. Avicii.
Oh, Avicii died.
Hey,
Rest in
brother.
peace, Avicii.
Hey,
Rest in peace,
man.
Avicii. Shouts out to his family, as David Guetta would say.
Avicii died in Oman. Always in our hearts.
Oh man.
Oman.
Oh,
Did you know,
man.
man? I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I have a joke about it.
That's
on
what
my
I said
show.
when I found out. Thank you.
Well, do you know that in Stockholm, Sweden, they have two musical experiences. One for ABBA, understandably. The second one for Avicii.
Avicii Voyage. Hologram Avicii.
And it's just a hologram of a guy going.
So
If
easy to
anyone know
do.
what Avicii looks like, they could just have a guy.
Well, someone told me this story about Avicii that they opened up this nightclub in Sydney, Australia, I think about like 10 or 15 years ago, and it was like they had like the most expensive sound system that had ever been put into a nightclub. It was like a huge nightclub, and the sound system was like, it would cost like, you know, $2 million Australian dollars or something, whatever. And they're like, Avicii is going to play the opening night of this huge nightclub. And apparently he turned up from on the plane, and then he walks into the club and he's like, "Have you got an aux cable?" And they were like, "What?" And they had to go and get him an aux cable because he just plugged in his iPhone to their minivan sound system, and then basically like hit play on a playlist.
Wow.
Big shit.
Was he miming? Like, was he pretending to use the actual decks?
I don't actually know, but
That's incredible.
I think you should front up using the iPhone just to be like doing this with the.
That's very funny.
Gina, don't you?
Oh, God, no.
Oh, man.
But thanks for thinking that.
Yeah, I think you're pretty cool.
It's a
You
huge
could
compliment.
I don't know
That-
if that's a compliment.
No.
Okay, Milo, it was meant as a
Milo, it's
compliment.
Okay,
It was
That was a fucking compliment.
It was a compliment.
Maybe because I run karaoke.
Yeah.
You sort of picture me next to people singing karaoke.
Yeah,
going,
I feel like you could DJ.
You DJ the way Avicii DJs.
Yes.
Yeah, you're picking the track.
yeah, big
Yeah,
time. Oh, I'm not gonna brag. I'm gonna brag. On Spotify, I don't have the gap between songs. They actually overlap. I've changed the setting for there to be a 5-second overlap.
Okay,
And it's
Avicii.
kind of cool.
Doing some mixing.
Not to
Yeah.
brag. Well, because I'm currently planning a wedding. Sorry, and I'm getting a lot
Who's the
of
lucky fella?
there's a lot of content out there from wedding DJs, and what wedding DJs do, which now that I know that they do this, it makes sense, is that they specifically cut out the most danceable bit of a song. So if you want to say, for example, you want to have Proud Mary at your wedding. Proud Mary is like an 8-minute song that half of which is very, very slow.
Yeah, you
So
just
what-
want to hear Proud Mary. Keep on
Exactly.
burning, man.
So they have like specific mixes of songs. They're almost like radio edits, but specifically for weddings where it's like that's what people want to dance to.
Yeah, that's the bit of it. Yeah, okay,
Exactly.
cool.
Yeah.
Something to think about.
Important.
Because people think that it's just a Spotify playlist, but it's not
There's
that.
more
It's
to
not.
it
There's
than
more
that.
to it.
I love like a low rent leisure centre DJ.
Mm.
So I remember my nan's 80th birthday. There was a DJ. This was an event happening at the Bowls Club, and like the vibes. This guy, like, he turned up with like his DJ decks and like, you know, coloured lights.
Yeah, the
Like
little
RGB.
ball.
Like, yeah, no. We're talking like they were floor standing, and they were like panels of like coloured lights.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Like proper.
Also, he's
like,
a DJ and a light show.
yeah. Like it, but like it's the 70s, like that kind of like coloured lighting. And he's just playing fucking, but like such a weird selection. It would be like like Brown Eyed Girl, and then randomly fucking the Cha Cha Slide.
Yeah, banger.
Yeah.
Banger.
I have a vivid memory of my nan doing the Cha Cha Slide on her 80th birthday. R.I.P. Peg, a true queen. What a vibe. Yeah. But yeah, I just think it's so funny to be like well known. Like I've heard about my ex was from Chesham, which is like an incredibly like boiled down suburban British town, and like there's like a DJ who's in the pub every Friday. Who like people go there to see him. He's like a local celebrity.
The dream
they're
gig.
like, oh, I hope DJ Clive is on. He'll be
Coming down to see DJ Clive.
and it's just like a portly 50-year-old man who just plays music at the pub every Friday. And it's like, what is this guy's life like? Like, what does he do when he's not DJing at the fucking Misty Moon? Like, how does the
He's
rest
curating.
of his... Yeah.
It's interesting. It's interesting given the fact that what we have now with Spotify and Apple Music and YouTube and the amount of playlists we have out there and how readily available music is. The fact that DJ is still a job, that's huge.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, he's playing my favorite song. And it's like, it's in your power to play your favorite song. You can do it for free very easily, but DJs still exist.
Well, AI can't steal it because it was never a job in the first place. It's like being a stand-up comedian. It's like, good luck stealing this job. It was never real to begin with. Checkmate, bitch. That's the sort of gig that you sometimes do in London where like it's full, but it's also not like a good gig. Because what it is like a guy who he basically tricks people into going to comedy. So it would be like they all get Groupon, which is like it would be like pizza and comedy, and then people are mostly there for the pizza. And it's like because they're not paying the act, so it's ludicrously cheap even for just a pizza. Like they're paying a tenner for pizza and a show, and I think they get a free drink at this one place.
There you go.
There's another one that I do sometimes where it's actually an all right gig. I don't want to slag it off, but it's like there's one absurd element to it. The crowds are normally quite good, but it's comedy and paella.
Oh man.
And it's just, and have you ever seen someone try to eat a miniature paella off their lap while watching stand-up comedy? It is fucking mad.